Alright, what's up and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and everything else. I had a whole list of things I wanted to do today, and now I can't remember what any of them were. I literally was just thinking about it. I was like, these are all the things I'm going to say I want to do, and they're going to be excessive. Um, okay, first of all, I think I'm going to, for sure, going to move everything down from whatever mountain we came from. I think it was up there. I'm sorry, I'm trying to decipher things. I love cats. Anyway, okay, so my main goal as of right now is I'm gonna put a chest in there and put all my stuff in there, and then I'm gonna run up to the top of the mountain and I don't have a crafting table. I'm gonna run up there, put all my stuff in my inventory, run back down, obviously, and sorry, I can't multitask well. I'm gonna get my stuff, bring it back down here, and then basically I'll live here for now. I don't have the time to mine that. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna keep my tools on me and a mistake, and that's it. Just, I want to quadruple check. Wait, spawn points reset. Okay, okay. Let's go. Hopefully I remember what direction, because although technically, oh my god, my whole schedule for how I wanted to do this, I fell in a hole. Yo, that sounded so close. My whole schedule for how I wanted to do this really got screwed up. My, main original plan was I'm going to record, edit, and upload it all on the same day, because by edit, I mean the one time I cursed in the last video and had to cut it out because mental me wasn't game for that. Because, it's like 15 minutes of work. But then, there's another village right there. That's crazy. Anyway. But then I realized, I had to download the software I was gonna use. And that was like a whole thing, and like it didn't want to download in time. And then I had to, there's just so many things. And so it didn't end up getting out until today, which for me is Friday the 7th at 11 o'clock at night. So, if you ever think people have normal sleep schedules, they don't. It's a myth. I've literally never met anybody who goes to sleep and wakes up at a regular time. I've known people that will do one, but not the other. I tend to go to sleep at an unreasonable time and then wake up at like 7 in the morning. Donkey. Hello, sir. Okay. I was gonna be nice and give him a baby chicken and be like, it's yours. But I couldn't find it. Oh, I should have brought that map. I'm pausing so that way I will see the spot and I can cut out the fact I cursed. God, this is so far to go. I ran all this way. Also, just as a reference to the non-existent people who watch, this video will be shorter, but probably closer to like 15 minutes because fireworks were going off for no apparent reason. And I have two dogs. One of them's a pug mix, and she hates fireworks and is like shaking and having a not good time. So I want to get over to her. Not like urgently, because she's old. That makes me sound like a bad person. Um, she's also afraid of windshield vipers. That's what I'm trying to say. I love her, but she's very easily scared. Like, literally earlier tonight, she was under my mom's bed, and so I had to, like, scare her out. Otherwise, she won't come out, and she will bite me if I try to reach her, and I can't even get under the bed because the bed's extremely. You are the only thing I will miss about here. The bed's extremely low to the ground, so I can't, like, reach under it, but my dog can go under it. So I had to grab a vacuum and scare her out with it. Oh, look at all this stuff I have. I mean, most of it, I'm not sure if I was concerned about losing because, question to the hypothetical non-existent people that are watching, what does fortune on an axe do? Because I know you can get it on your pickaxe. I know what it does. I'm actually going to leave this here. I don't want it. I know what it made a funky noise. Anyway, I know what it does on a pickaxe, but I don't know what it does on an axe. I mean, I can assume that it pretty much, I shouldn't have done that. I can assume that it pretty much does like the same thing, but I don't really know why that would be a thing, right? And by assume it does the same thing, I mean like if I were to mine that tree right now, it would have a chance of giving me like more than one piece of wood. But I can't see a reason why I would want that. There's another village. I kept on pressing the button. There's another village over there, but I honestly think I want to go mining. But the idea of mining really scares me because I don't normally play without keep inventory on. But I really wanted to do like the achievements, which Minecraft doesn't let you do if you keep inventory on, which I think is extremely dumb. But so I really want to do it, but on the other hand, I'm like terrified about going into a cave and then dying and losing everything. Oh my god. Both today and yesterday, as I was like going onto my computer to do this, I to like make sure my headphones were connected, I watched the YouTube clip of the scene from Wolfwalkers to Running with the Wolves by Aurora. It's such oh, I love it so much. Is this where I was? It is not. I know I was on a small house on the outskirts, but it's like it's so basically spoilers if you want to watch Wolfwalkers and you haven't. Um, I'm not even gonna really spoil the plot. I'm just gonna like explain something. So in Wolfwalkers, the Wolfwalkers obviously are people who, when they're asleep, they're wolves. Because why not? Um, I'm just gonna take all of these actually. I hear meowing. Anyway, so in during the night they're wolves and they like run around and they're like, oh my god, we have the whole forest to ourselves. But one of the main characters isn't turned into a wolf walker until like the active main plot of the movie. So it's like her like first time like running around as a wolf in the woods, and she like used to be a hunter, and so it's like this really dramatic and like it's not dramatic, it's just a really well animated moment, like featuring this like character's like whole like adaptation to this new life. It's a really well done scene. It's nighttime. I'm going to sleep and then we will go do mining. Because I'm not mining for the first time without keep inventory on during the night. I'm not that stupid. Last I checked, at least. um, what other things have I done that are worthy of sharing? Nothing, honestly. Dude, get out. Find a different bed. Anyway. um, I don't really think I've done of anything of like utmost importance. I don't understand how people like talk for these like whole gaps of time. I basically almost had a mental breakdown when ordering at a Dairy Queen. That went about as well as I expected, honestly. But what happened was I in my head I've got like these very specific scripts for what the people who work at drive-throughs are supposed to say to me. You know, they have like two options. It's like, "Hi, how are you today?" or "Hi, welcome to whatever place," you know, the basic start. And then like, "What can I get started for you today?" I don't know if I said that already. "What can I get started for you today?" or How are you doing today? Are the two options I'm programmed for. This man went, hi, welcome to Dairy Queen, and said nothing else. And I like looked to my younger brother who was in the car, and I was like, I, obviously you can't see me, but there was a face of pure shock and horror. I did not know what to do. There was like a solid minute long pause where nothing was said, and my brother was like dying in the passenger seat because he thought it was really funny. Meanwhile, I was like near crying because I didn't understand what I was supposed to have said. Alright, we got a creeper in here with us. Spider. God, I feel like I would have done way better at this in, the older, I'm sorry, I got really distracted. In the older version of Minecraft, like before the Caves and Caverns update, when basically all you had to do was like run through a straight line of a cave. If that's what was still going on, I think I would do great. Instead, the second I decided to make like, just in the second, like this update hadn't been out for like ages. The second I decided to branch out, they make it so it's suddenly, sorry, my dog just like shook her head and it made a noise, and I thought something was coming for me. In the game or real life, I can't tell you, but something. Anyway, um, yeah, I had a mental breakdown. And then I like went up to the window to like get my food. Not my food. There's water. I was there for like blizzards, and I wanted a milkshake because I'm stubborn like that. Um, I don't want to go in here. Um, I like went up. I got my first milkshake. Not milkshake. I got my first blizzard, and I was like, yeah, that's right, sir. And then I got my second. Jesus. And I got my second. I got my milkshake, which was mine, and an actual milkshake. And then I got the third one, which was a s'mores blizzard from my brother. And I like handed it to him, and he started eating it despite me repeatedly telling him not to eat in my car because I don't like it when he does that because he makes a mess. But then the worker lady came back and was like, I have another s'mores here. Did you order another s'mores? And I was like, no, the last one was Butterfinger. And I was like, and she was like, oh no, is that one Butterfinger? And she like asked my brother, who was like actively eating his blizzard. I don't know, it just happened in the seat next to me. And my brother was like, no. Turns out, in case you wanted to know about Dairy Queen's servers, their system was down apparently, and so they only had like the receipts to go off of as to what people were getting. Okay, see, that's what we call a bad idea. Y'all can't see me actively contemplating how bad of an idea it is. The answer is always very bad if I'm thinking about it. That's never a good option. I came here for iron, which honestly is what I have. Oh, by the way, that was one of my mental goals for the day. Iron sword, pickaxe, axe, and possibly iron arm. I can speak like a rational human being. Possibly iron armor. I don't know if you can break this with a stone pickaxe. I've never tried. You can't. Cool. Oh, this is open. That's really cool. Anyway, yeah, that's one of the goals. Another one was, I feel like there's somewhere else I wanted to go here. Another one was just very simply build some sort of base, which I'd like to think I achieved. I mean, it wasn't a good one, but technically I do have a base. I mean, that base is in fact just a villager house that I stuck some stuff in, but I think it counts. And you know what? There's no one here to tell me it doesn't. So, God. Um, I mentioned to one of my friends that, like, I might be going on this trip with my family, but I don't know if I believe it. And she was like, "Why don't you believe it? Do your parents trick you?" And I was like, "No, it's just normally they have like set dates for things, and every time I ask them about this, they're just like, "Yeah, we're going," which is vague. Also, don't know when we even hypothetically have time to be going. Where did I come from? Ha, I did it. Anyway, I don't even know like when we have time to be going because my brother's birthday and my birthday are like they're a month apart, but like to properly celebrate my birthday because of when the start of the school year is, because my mom's a school teacher, we have to do it early. But like my friends are also doing something this year, so it's like this awkward little bubble that we don't really have time. Yeah. But I was like, I haven't responded yet because I forgot to. But she texted me that at like 3 in the morning, so I'm gonna respond and be like, I feel like the better question is why were you up at 3 in the morning? I don't think you get to judge my life choices if you're up at 3 in the morning. All right. Okay. So now we're gonna. Y'all really need this play by play, don't you? You you all clearly can't just make assumptions off of what I'm doing, and I need to tell you this is a joke in case anyone is watching and gets offended. I'm gonna take my map this time and run over to this other village that I saw. I don't really remember what direction it was. I'm so bad at this game. Like it's almost not funny. Oh my god. You just I don't really need to be looking at this right now because I'm just like freewheeling where I'm running, but it's good to fill it in while I go. Anyway, yeah. I don't even remember what I was saying. I'm saying yeah like I was finishing a thought. We're probably nearing the end of the time I have here today, which really is tragic for all of you. I'm a lovely person to be around. This is heavy sarcasm. I get really nervous that people can't tell I'm being sarcastic because I've been told I can't inflect very well. The pig was agreeing with me. But I'm almost out of time. I need to go check on my dog. God, maybe my single achievement should be figuring out where this other village was. It wasn't that way because that's the way I was. I feel like it was this way because it was an acacia one. Yeah. I like how I was like, oh, this one's probably going to be shorter, and I think it's about the same length. Like, obviously, I can't tell because my whole method of recording right now is screen recording my Mac and then just chopping it up a little bit. Anyway, I think based off of like the rough times I have in my head for when I started versus when it is now, I think it's been about 20 minutes. Which, fun fact, I don't actually know how long I should be making these, so I'm just like full sending it with what I would watch, which is like between 20 to 40-minute videos of people doing things like this. Because, that's just what I do. I think we've gotten through 2 Minecraft days. This is 100% the village we started in. However, I'm going to call it both a night and go to bed and also a video and end it when I get back to the house. Next episode, like we're fancy here. Next video, I'll do hello? Like more important things. I probably look up some design for a base. Ooh. And build a base at the bare minimum. I don't remember where my bed was. I think it was this one actually. This is my favorite thing to do. Die. Anyway, um, once again, thanks anyone who took the time to click on the video at all or made it this far in it and actually dealt with my rambling for what I'm assuming is around 20 minutes. I really do enjoy doing this. I know I've only like uploaded 2 videos, but it is something that I enjoy doing. And thank you if you're here for any amount of time. If you have any ideas for like a build I should do for the base, comments are available for sure. um, leave a like. I sound like a very basic, far more famous person, but you know, not necessarily that I need likes or subscribes to keep on going because I am just doing this because I find it fun. But like, I think we all know that positive encouragement is always nice. Alright, goodbye and good night, ladies, gentlemen, and everything else. Thank you for being here.